What's going on, party people? I don't actually think there's any party people here. I would be pretty surprised if there are more than one or any significant quantity of people here watching this that consider themselves party people, but if you are here, have a lovely time watching, I guess. Alright, so last time we were playing here, got a little bit confused. Got a lot of things we can dump in this cauldron that turn it colors, but not really any clue as to what order or which colors to turn it. Nothing really seemed to allow us to take it in a flask. Not super helpful. So it kind of ended up at an impasse of not really knowing what to do next. And I'm still not quite sure what to do with the cauldron. I have a small idea, but I don't know how productive it will be. Which is to say, find the rainbow stone and maybe use that as a guide, or possibly try the rainbow stone over at the waterfall where there was an actual rainbow. Maybe that will help. Maybe there's something that can happen there. The other thought that I had was I have quite a few objects floating around that I have not tried to click on myself, so possibly clicking them on myself might be the way to go. I'll just go through one screen at a time and try them. I'll save first in case he decides to eat something randomly, you know, like a diamond, just stuff that in his face. It wouldn't really surprise me at this point. Okay.
A corundum conundrum. What am I thinking? It's empty. What a curious combination of colors. A garnet this big must be very valuable. A rare exotic flower. It's shaped like a perfect triangle.
I already know that the blueberries people just eat, and it doesn't help anything. So I will not try the blueberries again.
Smells wonderful. This emerald is my favorite color. Looks like a huge cough drop.
You know, that's fair. It does kind of look like a huge cough drop.
This emerald.
I don't know why I tried the second emerald. They're the same. Alright, find the rest of my scattered accoutrements. I know if I try the apple, he's just going to eat it. This apple has a worm in it. He's not going to do anything useful with it.
Isn't this dimagnoferrosilquat oxalate? This diamond glitters in the sunlight. Isn't this dimagnoferrosilquat oxalate?
This was fun the first time trying to figure it out without captions.
This rare gem has a tiny rainbow inside it.
I'm not sure what to think about using the gem as a recipe. The only colors I can really make are red, blue, and green, and this has red, orange, yellow, green, and purple. So I don't know that that's quite going to be a direct, useful thing, but maybe it can do something over at the waterfall.
Ooh, purple sparkles.
And I guess maybe I can try red, yellow, and then blue, which kind of fits? I'm not real confident on that one.
This is the darkest gem I've ever seen. This pearl must have come from the sea.
That does seem likely.
Ooh, that tingles. Hey,
Oh.
one of the jewels on my amulet is blue now.
In retrospect, that feels a little obvious. I should have maybe tried that, but it was an ingredient to a potion, not a whole potion.
Where does this go?
Alright. What does it do?
That felt strange.
I feel like that has something to do with the chalice. It's worth a try. Once it finally recharges. Come on. I believe in you, Amulet. You can do it. Maybe it can't do it. Maybe I wasted my last charge in the amulet forever. That doesn't seem very likely. I don't think that's actually how the game works. There we go.
I'll try it on the chalice. Hey!
Rude!
Bring that back!
Now do we get to find out who's in this little house?
Hey, pipsqueak! Are you in there? Hey, pipsqueak! Are you in there?
Probably? Maybe? I can always try the key again. I can remember what words are. Nope. Well, let's go see what the rainbow gem does at the waterfall. Just gotta remember how to get there. It's actually due west of that screen I was just on, but there is a wall in the way that blocks it. We finally made progress and then immediately had our progress stolen by, was it a leprechaun or a satyr or something? I guess if it's a leprechaun, it might be up here. That's possible. Maybe I can trade the rainbow gem for the chalice or something? I don't know how that helps me with the potions, though. Nope. Oh. Huh. I was not quite ready for that.
I'd like to keep this.
That seems like it might do something with the Gold Pegasus platform. I'm not entirely sure if I should have done that or not.
The flask is now filled with fresh, sparkling water.
Oops.
The flask is now filled.
Get another blueberry while I'm here. I can always make Brandon have it, I always make Brandon eat it. Next time he complains about being hungry. Which he will. He definitely will if I give him a chance. Once again, complain about being hungry. That looks like a little clover or something there, that's cool. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, I think I'll just cut it and walk all the way over to the... Yeah, I'll just make a cut and take a hike back over to the platform with the golden Pegasus. See what's going on there. I originally wanted this series to be minimally edited, but I came to a conclusion that if it's boring for me to edit, it's probably also boring to watch. So started doing a fair amount more cuts when I'm just walking from place to place. Anyway, let's try saving here and see if this does anything.
Solid. Somebody? I'd like to...
Apparently not. That's so useful.
That felt strange.
I guess there's other places maybe I could use this new blue power for something? I'm not precisely sure what. I'm thinking maybe in Xanthia's house. And maybe going back into the caves and trying it in the Cavern of Twilight where we found that key. We didn't find the key in the Cavern of Twilight. We found the gold coin in the Cavern of Twilight. The key was on the other side of the frozen river. That's right. This game hasn't really had me backtracking too much. I wonder if the fresh water does anything in the... whatever it's called. The green crystal thing. I don't think the magical water did.
Nothing happened.
I don't really expect the fresh water to, but it's worth a shot.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Its shape doesn't match the engraving.
Just make it fit. Surely you're strong enough to just make it fit.
That's no help.
No. Alright. Time to wander around and use the blue button on stuff, I guess. Blue gem, as it is. I'm not really sure how advisable it is to use a magical grabby power on just at random in a alchemist's laboratory. Probably not very advisable, but we're gonna try it anyway. Just in case.
That felt strange.
That's fine. A mirror back there? Not clickable, as usual. Trying to think if possibly there's anything that I could try to trade to the leprechaun? Or satyr, whatever he was. Maybe he wants the statue. Maybe he'll trade the statue for the chalice. I guess that's possible. I don't know for sure if he's even actually in there, but that seems like the place he would have gone.
Hmm? 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 Hey, pipsqueak! Are you in there?
Well, I'm just staring at my map here and not seeing anything exceptionally useful. So I guess I will just go and see if anything interesting happens back inside the caves. with the blue gem and a statue, I suppose. I'll cut back in here whenever I get to a room where there might be anything interesting to try. Okay, so I came back to the altar here for the Pantheon of Moonlight. We'll just see. I don't think anything else will happen here, but I have a unicorn statue.
There is already a moonstone there.
Not useful.
There is
That's about as much as I expected. I guess there's the possibility that the emeralds have something to do with the crystals of alchemy or whatever they were called. I think that's what they were called. Kinda looks the same. But they just make a yellow potion, and I don't think I could take it. I'll try again to be sure next time I'm back over there. But I don't think that was the thing that was useful. I'm going to wander back through the Emerald Room and then head down to the Cavern of Twilight. And I will cut back when I get to one of those. See, the Cavern of Emeralds does kind of look similar, but not super similar. I would be surprised if there's anything I can do here. Onward to the Cavern of Twilight. Back here again. I don't know that there's anything useful to be done here.
rats.
Wait, what?
That felt strange.
Why did I unwisp? Maybe it does just run out eventually. It's been my experience using it that it seems like it basically runs out when you cross thresholds. But maybe it will eventually just run out anyway.
You'd think somebody...
This reminds me of the view from the lagoon with the gold Pegasus. Which I guess is one reason I thought maybe that the unicorn would be useful here. But it certainly doesn't seem to be. So we made some small amount of progress in terms of getting the blue gem activated. So at least that's not nothing. But also I'm really still not sure where to go from here. Trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted that was out of reach, but not really. I suppose unless the blue gem helps me with things like extracting the emerald from the mystic statue, but I don't see why we would need to do that when we found 2 other emeralds later. Unless we need all 3 emeralds for something. But I don't have any reason to think that I do. Well, I guess I'm gonna go back to the forest and pace through the entire forest again and see if anything's there. And I will cut back if I have any ideas or find anything interesting. Maybe that satyr, leprechaun, whatever the heck he was, maybe he went somewhere other than into the tree. Like, I just feel like he went into the tree, but that doesn't mean he went into the tree. We haven't been able to do anything with that door the whole time, so it's probably there for a reason, but I don't know if this is the reason yet, you know? So we'll go wander around the forest. I'll be back if I find anything worth mentioning. So it occurs to me that there's a chance that this silver statuette will do something with either the fountain or with the cauldron in Xanthia's place. There's a chance, right?
Worth a try.
I don't feel like it's a very good chance. But there's a chance.
Rats, I wish I could find one of her cookbooks.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything useful. Well, I guess I'll go wander around the other half of the forest. There wasn't anything here. So I wandered all over the other half of this forest, and there was also nothing new.
I'm starving. Who would notice? I guess there's nothing else in there.
Doesn't seem to be anything else clickable anywhere. I'm a little bit lost. Not quite sure what to do here. I guess I'll go back to the first area and see if the blue gem does anything useful anywhere. That doesn't really feel like the way to go, but I can't think of anything else to try. Unless I see something on the way back over there. Makes me think it's worth using on the door. I mean, I guess we could just infinitely try all of the combinations here and waste a whole bunch of time on that. That doesn't seem... I don't know if any of these ingredients have different effects, or if it's strictly based on color. I was thinking that the rainbow was maybe a clue. I didn't really try using the rainbow as a clue. I used the rainbow and obtained a unicorn statue instead. Maybe it was a clue for this? I can try it. It had red at the top, and then went to like orange. Turned into yellow and then to green, and then to kind of blue.
It smells like a strange... The concoction seems to be only half complete. This flask is already... This flask... Rats, I wish I could find one of her cookbooks.
Yeah, no, I don't... Don't know what else to do about that. So I guess it's back to the first forest. See you there. Well, just in case this does something interesting.
That felt strange.
Nah. It's very odd that there was just a random empty flask sitting on this cliffside. That suggests to me that what I'm trying to do has something to do with the flasks and not with wandering around aimlessly. Something to do with the cauldron. I don't know. Still haven't come up with a great idea as to what else to try with the cauldron. But in the meantime, I figured I would map here. I never did actually map here. I don't think I missed anything. I don't think the game would have let me progress if I missed anything important, but who knows? I found an acorn, picked up a spare acorn and filled one of my flasks with water from the well, but it just looks like fresh water. It's fresh water instead of magic water. They all look the same. I don't think I need any of those anymore, but who knows. Anyway, I will keep mapping and probably head back to Xanthia's and try other things with the cauldron if I don't find anything new here. See you after the cut, I suppose. Also another random garnet sitting on a cliff. That's odd. I don't have space for it in my inventory unless, well, there's infinite blueberries.
Delicious.
Just have some blueberries,
I hope they aren't
Brandon.
poisonous.
Enjoy. And the lighting in this game is great. Okay, so we are back at Xanthia's. It's been a bunch of wandering around and accomplishing almost nothing, but I did find a second garnet. I'm kind of wondering if... I mean, it says it's not complete when I put... No, I don't want you over there. When I can put, wow, words are hard, apparently. If I just throw the blueberries in there... Let me save this before I do anything silly. If I just put the blueberries in there... Not the blueberries. It turns blue, but if you try to grab it...
The concoction seems to be only half complete.
He says it's not finished. Which says that there should be something else that goes in there, right? But what? Because just throwing like that in there...
It smells like a straight...
It turns red, but
The
I can't
concoction's-
grab it.
Ow, that's hot.
What are you saying? Why are you saying that's hot?
It smells... It's...
What? Huh. That's red now. Not just sort of red-ish, but proper red.
It smells like a...
So without wasting my blueberry here... Okay, so the garnet alone doesn't do it. It's still pale red-ish. But I put two red things in there, and it turns actually red.
This one looks dangerous.
Huh. Okay. Empty a flask.
Ooh,
So I have
that
3 flasks.
tingles.
Let me try doing...
It smells like...
Well, Okay, that just resets it to another color. Okay. Okay.
A beautiful color, but what is it?
Yellow laundry water, apparently. What could possibly go wrong? But... I'm still confused. But this at least... Yeah. The blueberry and a blue gem also makes a blue
It
potion.
looks thick, like blue syrup.
But then what do I do with them? I mean, I guess I can go dink around at the... Oh, what is it called? The alchemy place. I don't know how many potions I need. I don't know which combination of these will open or do anything useful with the alchemy crystals. I guess I'll just go try. That's the simple answer. Instead of staring at it and wondering, the simple answer is to go try. Hey, a random blue sapphire. Apparently it just rains gems here. That's just a fact of life. I should have left the acorn or something, I guess. But that's nice, I can make another blue potion easily enough if I need to.
That seemed to do something.
Should have saved it before I clicked that. Actually, where's the autosave at? Oh, that's way the heck back. Gosh dang it. Alright, one small technical hiccup later, and I am back to the Crystals of Alchemy with my 3 colored potions. There was a topaz chilling on the ground on the way over here. I also left the statuette and the random acorn back up in the woods on the other side of Xanthia's place. So I will save this before I do anything silly. And see what happens.
That seemed to do something. That's impressive. Oh no! Not again! The poison! I can't breathe!
Yeah. Better luck next time, I guess. Where did Alchemy 1 go? Is it... not have Alchemy 1? I swear I just saved it before I combined those. What the heck? Okay. So the green potion is poison and not immediately useful.
That seemed to do... It's absorbed with it. Nothing happened.
I guess I need to go make another potion. Oh, that means I gotta go and get freaking... oh, another yellow potion. I have to go all the way back and get another tulip from way the heck back there. Oh, it's still full of yellow. Well, never mind then.
A beautiful color. A beautiful color, but...
Okay, so I need to make another blue one. I did see a sapphire laying on the ground when my inventory was full, but that was before I had to reload, and it wasn't there the second time. The second time there was a topaz. Drop the topaz here. I'm just gonna try combining all of them and see what 3 colors I get. I mean, it's gonna be what, orange, green, and purple, probably. But I need to go get more blueberries and keep an eye out for more garnets and sapphires, and also get some more orchids. I guess I should have done that before I came over here. Whatever. We'll get there. Excellent.
Blueberries. Blueberry.
Yes, they are in fact blueberries.
That's exact. That's exact. That's exact.
Okay, I'm back here. I have resupplied. Found another sapphire, another garnet while I was out collecting other items. Let's make... I guess I'm short on flasks. Well, red's in there now, so let me just make the blue potion. And I can try...
It looks thick like
I think the flasks tend to respawn when I leave this screen and come back, so there'll probably be another one. Maybe if I just do that real quick. And then I can try a couple different combinations. Nope. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll find another flask somewhere. After finding one on a random cliffside, I imagine that the game is likely to just give me another flask at some point, if I should happen to need one. But we'll see. I guess if we already did blue and yellow, and then this is going to be blue and red, then I don't actually necessarily need another blue potion to try all of the combinations of blue. Unless we can mix the... Well, the mixed potions aren't the same shape, so they probably don't work in here. But it might be fun to try it and see if it does.
That's impressive.
A nice purple potion. Okay, so then we want, what, red and yellow? Can we put two of the same color together?
That seemed to do something.
I probably didn't want to do that, but...
That's impressive.
Oh, what? Okay. Huh, I don't actually want to do that just now. Take this potion. And then, I guess, I want to see if I can find more flasks.
That's impressive.
And try to come up with more combinations of potions. Oh, I was gonna try and... Does this go in there?
That's no help.
No. Okay. I guess I'll wander until I find another flask. So that I can try making an all blue potion. Or all red potions. All yellow potions. I don't really want to go make another all yellow potion though. Because I'd have to get a third one in order to also get the red and yellow potion. I guess I should see what this does also.
Hey, that was fun.
Ah. Oh, I get a flask that's that shape. That's interesting. I don't want to use that potion right there, but so I'll reload it in a second, but I'm curious if this flask will do anything here.
It looks thick like blue syrup. I think they're gone.
Okay. Okay, so rather than drink that here, I'm going to go drink that in front of the little door. Let's see what's up with that. Take this in case I need it. I don't know if I need that, but it seems related to rainbows because it was... Well, no wait, this guy's not related to rainbows. Maybe it's irrelevant. I don't know.
Time for a little visit. You have my chalice.
I have my chalice.
No, it's mine.
Yes, it's mine.
Got all kinds of stuff.
Why would you want it? It would make your other furnishings look bad by comparison.
Rude. Got glasses on the wall.
By the way, where is my chalice?
I have hidden it in a very safe place. Give me something good and I'll give it to you.
You want an empty flask?
How about this?
No, I said I want something good.
There. Alright. Click on. Kinda want that ring. It's probably just, you know, an evil magic ring as the plain gold bands tend to be, but whatever. I wants it. I don't think I can click anything. I probably do have to give him that. Trade. The unicorn statue.
I told bring me something good and I'll trade for the chalice.
Fine, I'll play your little game.
Alright, you want this?
How about this?
That's something good.
No, I said I want something good.
How is that not good? That is super rude. Okay. I don't know what this flask is good for. You want a key?
How about this?
No,
Want some flutes?
How about this?
No.
I don't know why I keep calling this some flutes. I know I did in a previous episode too. And it's a flute. It is not some flutes. But my brain insists otherwise, I guess. Here, you want a spell?
How about this?
No.
Dude, that's about as good as you're gonna get. Super rude.
Ever thought of putting in some stairs?
Okay. What does he want? What's good to this little dude? There's still nothing here. Okay. I got a diamond. Maybe he wants a diamond or an onyx or something. Random note.
Magic water.
It's so
Ooh,
interesting that I can get these other shapes of flasks that are not actually particularly useful to me. I'll try taking him all of the things that I don't actively need. Oh, but I need a, I'm gonna need a potion. He probably doesn't want an acorn or my random note. But I need more flasks then. Didn't respawn the flask. I might just have to reload because I don't know where to get another flask. In order to make that happen. Reload and take all of these items the first time. Since clearly he doesn't want any of these things. What? Places you can put things in these scenes seem so arbitrary sometimes. Okay, that was kind of a wild edit to have to make. When I was recording this episode on Saturday, my power actually went out for a couple hours and didn't have a chance to get back to it until today, so it's been a couple days since, 30 seconds ago in this video for you. But I'm pretty sure what we were going to do was to take this assortment of items down to the little door and see if any of these happen to be the items that the little dude in the little door was interested in. And I could try to make 2 trips, but I only have 1 purple potion. So we reloaded, and we'll have to go through the conversation again. But that's fine. I'll just skip through it since you've already watched it. I've already watched it. Everybody's already watched it.
Hey, pipsqueak. Are you in? Time for a little visit. You have my chalice.
I have...
No.
Yes!
Why would it would? But
I have...
Alright.
how about a big juicy apple?
Now that sounds good. I'm not tall enough to pick apples.
Well, where did you hide my chalice?
I hid my chalice outside, you big oaf. Go outside and take a look.
I've been outside, and I've been taking a look. But presumably it's more visible now at this moment. Dude says he can't pick apples, but I got that one off the ground. So I think he just hasn't been paying attention. Can't put out the candle? Okay. Well, let's go look outside. Also, those glasses are kind of cool. Just
Ever
fitting
thought
on the
of putting
wall.
in some stairs?
Oh, look, there it is. Cool. What do I do with it? Is it good for anything?
Worth it.
Probably not. Well, I'm sure it's good for something at some point. Oh, fair enough. The previous recording was quite long, so this seems like a good place to end it, although I'm sure I'll be cutting out quite a bit of that for, just wandering back and forth. Stuff that's not that interesting to watch when there's nothing going on and nothing to say about it. So we'll cut this episode here and get that edited up and then start a new one. Have a lovely afternoon, everyone. Hope you're having a great week. Catch you next time.